1st century, 3rd era. Tamriel, under the rule of Emperor Tiber Septim, has known many years of peace, but a phenomenon has been occurring across Nerd. The world and time itself would change. Dark portals are appearing throughout Tamriel. Out of them are large monsters, thought to be Daedra, never seen before. Many are powerful and dangerous. The great wizards of Tamriel are all trying to understand and find a solution. Of course, the powerful are also using this phenomenon to their advantage. Regardless, these monsters are a threat, and Tiber Septim has sent forces to deal with them as need be. In the city Kavach, a gladiator with his swift and powerful yet graceful moves. The arena is filled with people, not just to see the gladiator taunt other people, but to see him face a new monster. A monster from a different realm. Now, out comes an orange monster. The crowd is in awe, and it quickly attacks the gladiator known as the Heartstopper, with his claws, but misses each time. To the amusement of the crowd, the gladiator speaks. Well, as you can see, Big Boss Man, he points his sword at Emperor Tiber Septim in the crowd. These creatures, like the Daedra, are not enough against me, not when I have the crew cheering me on. The gladiator points his sword toward the crowd. They cheer so loud he could not hear the monster attack, and is hit with 3 fireballs. The crowd goes silent. The gladiator strikes the monster over and over multiple times, badly hurt. The gladiator once again has the crowd in an uproar. As you can see, people of Kavach, all those who think they can defeat me are living in a fantasy world, and that fantasy ends today. The orange creature bites the leg of the gladiator, piercing his armor. The gladiator kicks the monster all the way to the end of the entrance, his back on the fence. As the gladiator charges to kill the monster, a sword sticks to the ground in front of them. Tiber Septim ends the match. The creature looks directly in the eyes of the Emperor, but it's not over. Sorry, Septim, but this is my show. I decide when it ends. The gladiator takes the sword and again tries to kill the monster, but the monster suddenly starts glowing. The light emits quickly. He gets much larger, and a form starts to take place. The monster emits from this light, massive, and hurls a fireball into the crowd. It is barely stopped by the Emperor's mages. The gladiator runs in fear of the giant monster. The battle mages are ready to attack, but are told to stand down by Tiber Septim. The monster shoots an extremely hot flame toward him, but he walks straight through it with no effect. With a stern face, looking directly at the monster, the monster headbutts him and is knocked out, returning to its original state. This is the one Arctis, and the monster's body is teleported away. Days later, news has come to Tiber Septim. The Amata Manita, the first tower, was destroyed. After the Emperor consulted his advisors, he sent legions to help protect the other towers while preparing the Imperial City for future invasion. Septim looks to the Imperial battle mage Zurin Arctis for information. He tells them these creatures are marvelous specimens, not of our world, neither from Oblivion. Their body is like ours, but not quite. It's more like a shell for its soul. But even calling it a soul is putting it extremely simplistically. Let me show you something. Arctis takes Septim to the monster from the arena, transform. While the creature is in its more scary form, don't be fooled. It can even talk and seems to have formed a type of connection with you. The monster calls him master, not just in the sense of loyalty, but in a spiritual, no, cosmic connection as well. Arctis senses something. He teleports Tiber Septim and himself on top of the tower. They see portals of light start to open ahead of the Imperial walls. Soon, out of light, pour out a legion of tall winged men, being led by a man of 6 wings. The 6-winged man speaks. In the name of God, we shall rain fire upon this wicked land. They charge forward. Septim readies his army to defend themselves. Soon, the battle of mages, men, and monsters will begin. In Prolog. Alright, that's the basic background story to why these civilizations are going to come to conflict and what's been going on in the world. This is still a who would win story, so expect more stuff like Digimon fighting armies and powerful mages, perfects and ultimates, many familiar faces from both sides. Tell me your thoughts, and would you want this level of storytelling on the next part, less or more? If you enjoyed this, please comment, like, and hit the bell. Later.